What is good, everybody? So excited today, coming at you with a brand new replay review. We are on board with none other than Cloud9 Renegade. Super stoked because I was playing in solo duo queue controller last week. I matched on the same team as Renegade when he was streaming. He was playing with Mikren, or Mike. If you don't know, Cloud9 Renegade is on the HCS Rally Championship squad, the folks who won the very first Halo Infinite event, and he is an absolute beast. He was just streaming this afternoon, chilling, not taking it too seriously, and my goodness, he is a super good Slayer with some sick movement tech, and today I'm excited to look at it with you. Now, if you're new to the replay review series, normally we look at beginner and intermediate gameplays, highlight some mistakes, and try and help brand new Halo players improve by watching back their gameplay. But since the Halo Infinite file share system is pretty cumbersome right now, you kind of have to go in, add people as friends, hope that the file is bookmarked, hope that it will actually work. I wanted to showcase this gameplay. I was so excited to match with him and then go back and watch how sweet some of his movement tech is, his decision making. What a good Slayer he is. I mean, this was right after Rally. This game happened right after they got back. And maybe there's some things that we can pick up and learn together. It's always fun to be stoked on gameplay like this. The sweet combat evolved, throwing the sword, then the full auto commando rifle, turns around, grabs the sword, unfortunately gets killed right here, but still a really nice opening to this Strongholds game here in ranked solo queue. It's never, too late to get stoked on somebody else's gameplay. You always want to be excited watching skilled players. Look at that slide, dude. He hit it off the edge of the stair right there. Beautifully performed. Back over, rotating on C, shutting things down. It's so fun to watch some of these players, man. Like, the movement tech is beyond anything that I could even imagine. So, anyway, it's fun to get stoked on other people's gameplay is what I'm saying. I've always grown up with Halo, and I still enjoy watching really solid gameplay. There's me over there being a scrub, trying to cap C off. And we've got lower control right here, rotating back over to bottom A, past Mangler, and going up the elevator. Now, my recharge callouts, by the way, pretty rough. I know Turbine, but I've also been hearing people call, upper Mangler catwalk, as well as the little pathway between control and Turbine. So, not sure what the uniform callout is going to end up being. Super sick grenade plays also. Everything about this gameplay, because I've already watched back the first half of it before this replay review, is just so clean and polished. And it's one of those things where, check this jump out right here. Isn't that sick, dude? I did not even know you could get all the way up there. Beautiful use of the sandbox. That's something else I noticed when we were watching HCS Raleigh, is how well some of the pros use the different tools in the sandbox. I knew some of the weapons in the sandbox were useful, but seeing Needler plays and plasma pistol plays, it's just something that I want to work on implementing in my own gameplay, is trying to utilize more of the sandbox tools effectively. Goes in, I think he missed the grapple there, unless the replay mode is freaking out. So he went down to try and pick that up. Cross him back over, bails on the idea, and unfortunately gets caught out. Again, this is just an afternoon matchmaking game, so he was pretty chilling from when I saw him on the stream VOD. Don't think anybody was really taking it too seriously. But he ultimately drops, I think, almost 30 kills, if not more, in this gameplay. So one thing I will talk about is just the sheer awareness that he has. When you look at this gameplay, obviously, we get a better sense of what's happening, because in the replay mode, I can turn the outlines on, and you can get a better sense. I'm so sorry. That was me who let you down. I'm right there, dude. I was trying to take that player out from the top, and I couldn't get that last shot in before he got you. But with these outlines, it's really easy for us to have total clairvoyance and know, like, oh yeah, that dude's over there. Why isn't he fighting him? But when you then watch the replay back, understanding that these dudes are just aware of where they are, just by understanding spawns and their game sense, it's pretty impressive, man. Like, just don't forget that he's on top of the active camo timing immediately. Picks it up, he's going to rotate over, get the Mangler, and then use it to its full potential right here with a really sweet triple kill. Takes his time, does one, knows he probably will get called out, gets a double kill there on the cleanup, works his way over, one Mangler shot in for the beautiful triple, looks for the over, and doesn't see it. But I mean, in that little span of time, you have so many fundamental Halo things happening, right? This series is for beginners and intermediate players for the most part. He controlled the power-up by picking up active camo. Immediately then went over to the weapon rack where the Mangler was, and then knew how to utilize that with good positioning to pull a big conversion out of it, allowing our team to get a few caps. Now, right now, we're not having any of the stronghold points covered, But ultimately, a really, really nice play. Let's check that out here. How far did it fast forward? Sometimes when you back things up, yeah, it changes perspectives, which is a bummer. So let's go back over. Come on. There we go. He's going to grab shock rifle right here, picks it up. Ooh, so crispy. So delicious and nice, man. Again, understanding the map, knowing where the enemy is, and then utilizing the sandbox to its full potential. Some sick grenade play, too. So if you think about it, not only between like online scrims, practicing, pro experience, but the amount of improvement you would have going to a LAN and competing at the highest level. Can you imagine how strong you would come home after a weekend of giving it your all? I think that would be super, super fun. And the high of being like the champions. I can't imagine like throughout this season, this is just the start, man, of where Halo Infinite gameplay is. We're going to see this game push so far in the months to come. All right, I'll keep fast forwarding here. Again, the other team is full of Onyxes. They were strong players, and it kind of was a back and forth battle. But Renegade is just out here. If I pull the kill feed up, man, this guy is unstoppable when you look at it. He wins so many 1v1 engagements and just knows how to play and how to outplay other people. Looking for that headshot there. Ooh, again. Looking. Oh, misses. Almost. Shock rifle is something that I think we're going to see a lot of potential with as the years go on for Halo Infinite. Seems like it's an overlooked weapon in the sandbox by a lot of players, but that thing can do some serious damage if you're landing those headshots. All right, controlling right above turbine. Rotating back. Let me see if I can actually get the stronghold names on screen. I think I can. Gotta love this replay mode, man. Sometimes player names are shown, sometimes they aren't. It's a real tricky one. But anyway, I also, if you guys like us looking at some of these pro gameplays, I ended up matching with Mikwin a few days ago, and he was on the Halo Pro team for Infinite's development cycle. Now he's playing and streaming, and I think he's going to be competing when he's allowed to. So there's just a lot of cool things that I've seen when you watch some of these gameplays. The movement tech is one of those deals where I feel like I'm playing a totally different game when I pick up the sticks. Like I'm so slow and ineffective in my movement and what I'm doing and when. All right, rotating back over. Those grenade placements, though, they are so sick, dude. I absolutely love it. Rotating back, grabbing disruptor. He's gonna go for the energy sword. And jump back up. Jump back up. Sorry, I touched the triggers there. Gets the easy sword kill. Get the full UI back up. And there we go. 1, 2. Hide the legend with the keyboard. And the guy rotates back up. Nope. Ooh, almost. You can tell he's styling. I mean, he's got shock rifle energy sword right now. Totally taking it easy, knowing they're in complete control of this match. When they want to, they can lock down the zones, play that objective tightly. Nice. One of the concepts we just talked about in the... Oh my gosh, bro, go in for it, please. Oh no, it was so close. That last second bull true, man. But you see, he's just knowing where to be with the right stuff, having a good time. Okay, so this replay mode, man, I cannot wait till this thing gets fixed. I want to note this once again. Renegade is in position right as active camo comes up here later in the game. Just came up, he grabs it, he uses it, and is very intentional about when and how he positions himself with this active camo. I don't think he gets too much out of this one. Usually just, I think, 1 kill here, but important to note, if you're a beginner player controlling those power-ups like we've talked about, it is critical. It can shape how a game is going to go. Nice little bounce nade. Around the corner, takes this player out. And then I think he ends up getting killed right about here. Does he drop in the hill? Yep. Yeah, he gets taken out there with the Mangler one too. But still, controlling those power-ups, man, it is incredibly important. 235 to 190. The game is getting very close to wrapping up. What a sweet long-distance fight. He does not back down. He is confident in that movement tech. And just takes that other player out. Really nice little gunfight there. I have such a hard time with those long-range gunfights. When I get punched out of scope, dude, I feel like I use such gigantic controller stick movements. Nice cross-map grapple. Over here to the top mangler, or catwalk, whatever you want to call it. Bottom control, going in with the commando rifle, full triggers down, back up top. Love it. If there wasn't that third player there, he could have easily probably rotated over to A. Fast forward here, we're coming down into the last section of the game. The enemy team getting very close to tying things up, 229 to 235. Now we're going to play the rest of the objective. They might have been doing a little farming there at the end. Gets a little tense. I remember that I was trying my absolute face off in this game. I did not want to perform badly, but I was struggling to keep up. Just a low little diamond 5 here, but it's always cool getting to play with awesome tier players like these. Captures the zone, and the match is going to wind down here with a couple more slays. Another active camo grab. Wins the gunfight. Activates the active. Back up top. And a very cheeky little play. 247, 248, 249, and 250. So, what was he doing so awesome? First and foremost, absolute incredible slaying, great map control. Overall use of the sandbox was amazing, and it was such a joy to get to be in this match and then show with you guys this gameplay. Truly, these guys know the spawns so extremely well and know the power-ups on the map. They are using the sandbox to its full potential and have incredible movement tech as well as awareness. So, at the end of the day, incredibly fun to watch pro gameplay, and super excited to see where Halo Infinite goes from here. If you guys enjoyed and you want to see some more of these, let me know, and I'll see you again in the very next video. For easy beginner tips that you can implement, as well as settings you want to change, click the video on the screen. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time.